So summer's approaching, and when we bought the house, one thing that needed to be done was to rebuild our deck. Our deck isn't the safest right now. It's crooked, it's uneven, boards are missing, and the pillars actually need to be replaced. So I've never built a deck before in my life. I'm gonna run over to the local hardware store and pick up materials. I'm actually pretty excited for this because obviously this is gonna be something very new to me, and I've hired a contractor to build, but at the same time he's going to be utilizing my help and teaching me along the way. So this video, even though it's going to be one episode, it's going to be stretched out over a few number of days because we can't finish this whole thing all in one shot. Wish me luck. Hey, so the contractors have arrived today, and we're gonna get started on the deck. It should be pretty fun. They're actually just gonna be doing the demo right now, just removing the old deck, and we're already coming into a little bit of a problem, but we're gonna see what we can do. I'm not sure if you can actually hear that, but yeah, they are working away in the background right now as I'm filming this. So the painters arrived today. What we're getting them to do is just like paint all the trim. But before that, they have to prep the area and scrape all the old stuff off. Probably about maybe the last time this house was painted was maybe about 40 years ago. So which is pretty gross. So they have a lot of work ahead of them. Sweet. Hey, what's going on, guys? So the siding has arrived. We decided to go with a wood siding just because we wanted to keep the integrity of the house. As you can see behind me, it's the original wood siding that was actually used when the house was first built, and it's just been painted over many times, I guess, from the looks of it. Anyways, we decided to go with a new wood siding. We didn't want to go with vinyl because we just didn't believe that it would do it justice. We were thinking of aluminum. However, it was just a little bit out of our budget. But the Cape Cod siding that we just purchased, which is behind me right here, right there, is it was just right. So the contractors came today. They started ripping the siding off. I was at work, so I couldn't really take any video, but let's whip around back and I'll show you what they did. So this is the other side of, so this is what is exposed after they ripped off all the siding. I kind of actually like the look of this. It's like the original hardwood from, you know, the early 1800s. So if you actually just take a look, like there's space everywhere for critters or whatever to get in. Apparently there's an ant colony in the wall. There's 2 of them, which is pretty nuts. So as you can see here, there was a this used to look like, or this was a doorway that led to a secondary kitchen where I'm actually standing, and then up there is another doorway, because I do believe that there was a second floor on the extension as well, which is pretty crazy. Now, when the contractors were actually ripping off the siding, they made a cool discovery. Just, you know, it was just just covering this whole doorway. So I'm gonna actually show you guys what was discovered. Jazz took a picture of it, and it surprised the hell out of me. But I'll go around and I'll go back inside and I'll show you what's up. So this is what they found. Old newspaper, look at that. April 11, 1879. I think this is absolutely nuts. So this is from St. John. This is the Daily Telegraph. And this is a newspaper from Toronto. So, I don't know, it's kind of nuts. There's also corsets for kids. Who would have thunk? City Police Court.
So you can get to Manitoba from St. John for $26.50.
Jazz was actually showing me something. Oh, here. Ladies' Corner. Look at that. There are recipes from the late 1800s here. And this is it. Just this one section right here for women.
For the ladies.
For the ladies.
And it's all desserts.
Is it all desserts? Yeah. Metropolitan cake, Neapolitan cake, orange cake, orange cake, orange cake.
Orange cake.
Ladies' fingers.
Ladies' fingers. Lemon cake.
Jelly rolls. Wow.
And then the American section is pretty cool. That's an interesting section. An Ohio cow last week broke a man's neck by a kick.
Okay, so I just started working from home today. There was kind of an emergency, so I had to leave the office pretty quick. Anyways, they are working profusely on the siding, so I'm gonna try and surprise myself and take a look. Okay, so don't mind the mess. Just gonna head over here. Okay, so I'm supposed to be surprising myself.
Surprising yourself?
Surprise!
Holy wow. I better like the color.
Like, you know, you buy something and it may look different when you put it up, right?
That's true.
The color.
So there you have it. The exterior is finally done. It did take a little bit longer than anticipated, but that was because we uncovered more issues. Big shout out to Danny, Brian, and Luke Cameron of Albert County. They did such an amazing job with this house. We couldn't have been any happier. They had a lot of patience. I thank them for that. You know, if it was anybody else, I'm pretty sure they would have just walked. So again, big shout out to them. We couldn't have done this without you guys. We love you guys. You know, even though Jazz and I own the house, these guys have put so much work into it that it's almost like theirs as well. It's amazing how much work these guys actually put into it. And, you know, they've... I just can't get over how well they did, because I wasn't expecting it to be this way with any other contractor. You know, thankfully Danny had the knowledge of older houses, so he knew how to roll with those punches, which seriously is a blessing. And it's hard. I think it would be hard nowadays to find newer and younger contractors that have this knowledge. So I really respect that. Now, for those of you actually thinking of moving here from abroad or another province or whatever, just to get away from that rat race, New Brunswick seriously is the best place to live in Canada. I know Jazz and I already talked about this in another video, but we've been getting a lot more questions from people that have actually seen the video, I think, episode 6 on why we decided to move here. Jazz and I are actually going to compile all of those questions, and you know, we'll answer them more in depth. So we'll do another video on that coming up here quickly. But yeah, no, like honestly, Jazz and I, as of today, we've been here for 1 year. 1 year in New Brunswick, and our life couldn't be any better. You know, we have great jobs. We're launching, my God, because we've been busy, we haven't been able to launch the other business yet. But that's because we wanted to actually focus on the house first. It just makes sense. It makes sense. We need a house that's structurally sound. You know, so thankfully we didn't actually go into building the other businesses. Yes, we do have a side business still for you know, like the marketing consulting company. We also have the Fundy Undies that are launching in a couple of weeks, so that should be awesome. But not so much on the tourism stuff yet. It's just, that's way too much to handle right now. We do have the plans to go into place. We just need some time. And we need the people. You know, COVID really screwed a lot of things up for everybody in the tourism industry. So Just be patient with that. We certainly are. In the meantime, you know, we need to work, and if we can't do it through tourism, we're going to be doing it through other things. So again, like the video, please subscribe if you haven't, hit that bell so you get notified on when we release new videos.